have been battling violent riots in Eastleigh estate for more than 24 hours after a deadly blast in the area. Now, several people were injured in the sectarian violence that went on for a good part of the day. A group of residents vented their anger on Kenyans from the Somali community, forcing police to step in. KTN's Aaron Ocheng reports on what now appears to be a case of misdirected anger.
There was no safe zone as rival groups faced off in Nairobi's Eastleigh estate. Kenyans of Somali origin were on the receiving end for the better part of the day, as rioting mob launched attacks against them at the scene of yesterday's terror attack. The otherwise busy shopping center was a no-go zone. Police desperately trying to pacify the battle zone. It is actually taking the intervention of the police to provide a buffer zone. The Somalis on one side and non-Somalis on the other side. Of course, non-Somalis accusing the Somalis of being the elements of insecurity in this area. Anti-riot police were deployed in the area from mid-morning to repel stone-throwing youths. Several motorists were stoned. The driver of this matatu pleading for his life after he was cornered by the rioting youth. Police had to fire in the air in order to evacuate some besieged groups from their houses. Retaliatory attacks began at midday as the situation threatened to get out of control. The violence was a response of Sunday's attack on a matatu that killed 7 people and left several others wounded.
They make sure the person is like me, the hair is soft, it's brown like me, and that is the time you are deemed the real terrorist.
Sisi wa Kristo na Waislamu watupigani, tunataka umoja na amani.
Sisi hatusui ghasia, sisi hatuna ubaya wote na binadamu. Tunapendana, wadugu kwa madada, wa Kristo kwa Waislamu.
Several leaders were quick to condemn the attacks and warned against turning the crisis into a religious conflict.
Hawa watu wanatoka katika sehemu nyingine za Nairobi, si wenyeji wa Eastleigh wala wa Kamkunji.
Both the residents and the businessmen and women of both Starehe and Kamkunji constituencies to hold their peace.
You're asking people also to help the government, in order to maintain peace and security.
We appeal very, very strongly to the communities in Eastleigh and in Garissa to be restrained and not take the law into their own hands.
We do not have and we do not want to envisage religious confrontations in this country.
By evening, the situation had eased, but police are still on patrol to ensure normalcy returns to the area. Aaron Ocheng, KTN Prime.